this this is about morality part 2. This is about a Mexican couple that I knew of in Illinois that they legally immigrated here from Mexico. He was, I think, 30, close to 40, but she was 14. But we here say that that is no bueno, no good. But in their culture, that's normal. Their law says that age of consent is age 12. And our age of consent is 18. But how I see this is we are forcing our morality on someone else's culture. I don't think that's right. I don't think we should force our morality on someone else's culture. When they're married, they got legally married in Mexico before they legally came here, and they tried him for statutory R word. And as far as I know, he was found guilty. What are we doing that we're trying to force our beliefs on someone else? Granted, they moved here, but they moved here as a married couple. They should have been told at the border when they were coming here that they couldn't come here if they were married before she was 18. Uh, if that's what we want to impose on people that legally immigrate here, they should be told first. He was not told. He was not told. And this is another one of Illinois' screwed up laws that they think they have the right to dictate to you what your beliefs and culture will be. That's one of the reasons why I left Illinois, because it's just a cesspool. And you have people that want to, well, I shouldn't say people, you have administrations there telling you what you're allowed to do, what you're allowed to think, what you're allowed to say. It's not good. That is not good. You know, I'll get off on a tangent of Chicago for a few seconds here. I was born and raised in the south suburbs of Chicago, so I know about Chicago. Chicago is corrupt as they come. It's it's a corrupt city. It's run by Democrats. You have a Democratic mayor right now giving illegal aliens whatever they want, basically. He gives them food stamps, gives them jobs, takes away jobs from the citizens in Chicago, and gives them to the illegal aliens. But you have a legal immigrant from Mexico that they don't like, that he's married to someone younger than what our culture says, but they got married in Mexico before they moved here, and they said, no, we won't allow that. We're putting you in jail. They arrested him and put him in jail. And then they were talking about deporting him, but leaving his wife here. So is that what we really are about in this country? That we bitch about separating people at the border, but then when they come here and they get here and we don't like something that they're doing, we take and separate them through arresting them and then talk about, well, we'll just deport him. He was legally married in Mexico. Whether our culture says that his wife was too young to get married, they got married in another country. Who have we become that we can tell other countries how their culture should and shouldn't be? I want us to really think about this stuff. I know that the path that our country is on right now is unsustainable. We have a person running for president in Kamala Harris that was raised as a Marxist. Her dad is a Marxist economic professor, teach Marxist economics at a college. And do we think for 1 second that that didn't rub off on her? Think again. I want people to not blindly vote for Trump, but I want them to really do their research on Kamala Harris because she is letting people in by the millions. Let's remember, she was the border czar. It was her job to get control of migration at the border. Instead of going to the border, she went to California. She went to El Paso, Texas, never went to the actual border where the issues were. That's where she went. And then she went to Mexico and South America, and nothing was ever done. Yet this Mexican immigrant and his wife, their lives are forever ruined because we allowed them to come here legally. We did not explain to them what our culture does and doesn't allow. And we put him in jail talking about deporting him. And whatever happened to her, I don't know. I don't have the fella's name. This was when I was living in Illinois 10 years ago. Just bizarre things that have been going on for the last decade. And now that I have this channel, I want to talk to y'all about some of them. If you have comments, please leave a comment. I enjoy reading your comments and answering back. I really look forward to meeting more of you and talking to more of you as we go forward and we do videos on lawfare and on conservative politics, and sometimes I'll get into stuff like this which I just consider life in general. So this is what I have for you today. Talk to y'all soon. Bye.